Hey guys, Jaws Short Reviews here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Transformers Generation 1 Blaster. So, yeah, here he is in his boombox mode, and yeah, so just want to do this figure since there's not a lot of figures. I'm just doing a different kind of review, just for now. And it's actually been a while since I reviewed the G1 figure. I think the last time I did it was, it wasn't last year, it was sometime later the previous year. Yeah, I forgot which one it was. I thought it was Power Glide, but I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, here's Blaster. Now, note, this is not the original 1985 figure. This is the 2020 reissue at Walmart stores last year. And as of now, most stores, including mine, do not have this guy anymore, but I did get him when he was available. So he's the latest G1 reissue, and the next one has not been announced because they're actually going to be doing Beast Wars reissues this fall. So if you're before I'm like, why haven't they announced anything for G1 reissues? That's because they're working on Beast Wars reissues for its 25th anniversary, because these were done for G1's 35th anniversary. But I don't think that's going to be the end of G1 reissues. Next time they'll do them, who knows? But hopefully we get this guy's cassettes like we did with Soundwaves. But yeah, but anyways, here he is, boombox mode, looking pretty nice. Before we take a closer look at him, let's take a look at his instructions. Unfortunately, I did throw away the box due to storage, but it does have the same artwork here. It's basically the same as the original. It's just got a few different things on there. So we got Blaster, and these are like the old instructions from G1. Is kind of more of a soft kind of paper. And yeah, so when they first did these reissues, they did them kind of a bit differently. Like, they kind of made the instructions kind of look a bit different, but they went back to the old ones around I believe it was the Optimus Prime one, and then they used the same fold-out instructions like these with Soundwave, Astro Train, which unfortunately wasn't able to get, and of course, Blaster. Yeah, if there's other ones, let me know, but yeah, you got all the instructions over here, and then you got the final result. You know, finish. It's got start, step, and then it has a step number, and then it keeps going. It is a 10-step process, and then a weapon, and then finish, or fin. Just fin. But yeah, very nice instructions. I do like how they made it look a lot like the ones they get in a vintage G1 figure. So yeah, anyways, yeah, here's Blaster in his boombox mode, and I gotta say, yeah, this is probably the more accurate of the two modes. G1, no, these figures weren't, like in G1 in general, were never supposed to be G1 accurate. They're making look like that, but they weren't trying that good because of the engineering at the time, which is understandable. But we've gone a long way now. We've gone much better engineering and articulation, all that, and so they still haven't made a perfect Blaster yet. There is listings and rumors of him being sometime in Kingdom or something. I don't know, but yeah, I hope we get that figure, like a remold of the Netflix Soundwave. I think that would be cool, because the last time we got an actual mainline Blaster was, I believe, that Lear class Blaster in Titans Return, and that was not a very good representation. Like, I mean, well, it was, but it was too big, of course, and wasn't perfect, especially the head sculpt. It kind of resembled the one that we were going to see with this one. But yeah, overall, pretty nice. I think, again, more accurate of the two. In the back, not much, and Visible had Syndrome over there, but hey. So yeah. So yeah, there's not too much going on with this figure, as you can see. I mean, it's just a boombox in my hand, a fake boombox. But gimmicks wise, if you do press down, okay, not that. Wait, which one did you do it? It's confusing. There we go. You have to do it like that. You press down here, you press on these buttons, and just like an actual boombox, his little chest would open, so you can store any cassettes. Now, they did not include any of them, but I will use, or nor do I have any of his old cassettes, but I will use Buzzsaw from the Soundwave reissue, and you can fit him nicely in there. So yeah, maybe it could fit one more. Actually, no, I think I tried it. I think it's a little too thick for it. Or two, or maybe you could. I don't know. But yeah, you can store, and that's what kind of look like in there. So you kind of have it split off. I do like that design. So yeah, you just have to press down on this left button to do it, unless your figure varies. So yeah, anyways, that's it for that. Not too much else. I do like the stickers on here. Some I believe you have to apply some on here. But yeah. But anyways, next up we got the rub symbol, which is the only difference probably with the reissues, I believe. I'm not sure if this was molded in the original toy, this little square here for the rub symbol. I think it may be, because in the old ones, they just slapped it on there, and then when you rubbed it, the sticker kind of slide around. I actually do have some old G1 toys, and some of them kind of do that a bit, but not too bad. Anyways, you kind of see an Autobot symbol there, but the purpose of the rub symbols are supposed to know who it is, even though clearly there's a giant Autobot logo right up here, but hey, who cares? You gotta confirm it. This is like the confirmation thing for what side it was in G1. It was a fun little thing they did. They don't do it now, though. They did do that revealed shield line in the 2010. But yeah, it's pretty cool to get Autobot logo. And the old G1, it would be just a simple random different colors thing going on, but with this figure, that's not the case. Or with these reissues, the ones that we're getting now, the reissues we're getting nowadays. So yeah, not too much else going on. I do like how they molded an on-off switch, but they just put it in the middle, just because why not? So yeah, very nice, and that's what it looks like from the bottom and from the top. So yeah, there you have that. So now, for comparison, here is with Soundwave, who became, I believe it's a Walkman kind of resembling device. It's a cassette player. So yeah, and that. Alright, so now for transformation, you just want to simply slide this dark piece around here until it gets to around right here. And you just want to split them apart and lower the leg down, and then strain the lower leg here, and then collapse the section into the side of the leg, flip down the toes, and you'll do the same thing here. Just put this up here, and lower down the toes. And man, this guy gets real big. This is a huge, I mean huge blaster figure. In fact, I think I need to pause to make sure my camera's at a good angle. Man, was it a challenge to get my camera position up here? It's like, man, this is a pretty big figure. I think it's even bigger than that recent Studio Series A6 Grimlock that I reviewed a few months ago. So yeah, anyways, getting the camera up here. Let's get to the transformation. So next we want to rotate the arm out like this. If you missed it, it goes like that. And next, spread out the arm sections to this point, and then lower down the fists, then rotate them around, and then you can do the same over here. Split them apart and the fist and swap it around. And finally, something that looks like to be carried over from the Soundwave G1 figure. Just want to lift up his head and swivel it around, and it will reveal a not quite G1 accurate face for Blaster, but still kinda yeah. But anyways, so once you got all that situated, I want to make sure he's the legs are spread out a bit. There you have Blaster in his robot mode, and man, is this guy enormous. Oh boy, he is so big. But yeah, anyways, here he is in his robot mode. I gotta say, very nice figure, but I think again he is a little too giant. Especially, like, he's bigger than pretty much anyone you can think of in G1. And he may be about the same size as that Jetfire figure that came out, so yeah, yeah, engineering for the days. But yeah, at least those days are now over, so we get much more accurate scales. So yeah, Pretty nice though. Now taking a look at the face sculpt here. I do like the design of this, but of course, as many other G1 figures, not quite that accurate to the cartoon. He had blue eyes, he had a much simpler face, he didn't have whatever was going on around his mouth, but he's got a chin there. Yay. At least it's not giant like animated Silent Primes is. But anyways, he got his chest here. You can see that. And yeah, overall, very nice. I mean, this is stuff we all saw before. And the back, pretty simple. It's basically what we saw in the boombox mode, but now in the form of more of a person figure kind of look there. So yeah, not too bad. Again, I still like the figure. It's just he's too giant, but yeah. But anyway, anyways, here he is, and yeah, pretty nice. So now my camera will stay up. All right, let's take a look at his weapon here. So he comes with this kind of pistol here, which also kind of like Megatron's alt mode has a scope at the top, which I think is pretty nice. In fact, it even kind of does look like Megatron's scope from G1, and then there's like a hole in the middle. I don't get that, but yeah. And they got the place where you can hold it. I do like the little circular details they put around here, and no hole in here, so you can't put any siege blast effects there. But hey, not too bad. So what you want to do with this, I don't think there's any storage, I believe. So you kind of just have to keep it in his hands or just toss it somewhere. So you can put it in his hands and he can hold it. So that's pretty nice. As always, at least that was one thing G1 figures could do. They could hold stuff. But, well, not all figures. Yeah, at least this guy could, so. Yeah, so there you have that. Not too bad. But anyways, for articulation, his head can look both ways. It can look up, do the transformation. Basically, the whole head thing's because of transformation. But hey, not too bad. And then his arm can go out a pretty nice 90 degrees. Unfortunately, no elbow movement, and not really an in and out movement. And then his wrists do swivel, do the pretty much any of this is due to transformation. Just letting you guys know, but yeah. So he does have wrist swivel though on both hands. But it's the same on the side, so yeah. No waist, and then his legs cannot go out. Cannot kick forward or anything, but they can go out because of transformation. So yeah, I told you, because he can't go out with his legs, and that means it's all just because of transformation. No knees. What is that? And his toes could kind of move a little bit. So yeah, not too great on the articulation. Heck, even G1 Optimus Prime had better articulation, but hey, not too bad with this guy. Again, considering when he was made originally, it's not that bad. It's not all that bad. So, yeah. So, anyways, now for comparison, if I can get this all set up straight and good. Here he is with G1 Soundwave, and as you can see, total size difference now. Of course, in G1, as we all know, Soundwave Blaster, the same height, but not the case here. It's like, yeah, that's hopefully like in whatever line Blaster comes in, whether it's Kingdom or the upcoming Legacy line. It weighs. Wait, can you guys let me know below? Is Legacy supposed to be a subline like Kingdom Siege, or is it gonna be the trilogy of the new trilogy? I don't know. But anyways, whatever line they make him in, just. Yeah, he's got to be a Voyager with that Netflix Soundwave, and so we get a nice comparison other than like this one, yeah. So yeah, so there you have that. Yeah, weird size difference, I know, right? So yeah, there you have that. So there you guys have my review of G1 Blaster, and yeah, you can tell the articulation of this guy is not that great when this is the best pose I can give to you guys on screen. But, yeah, enjoyable, fun figure. Again, G1, so I can't totally attack it because of the time it was made. Again, either way, I still wish it kind of had maybe a little more articulation, considering the ones that they gave on Geo and Optimus. But, again, these figures weren't meant, like, they're not like today's War for Cybertron or Studio Series figures where, you know, they're more given to collectors and all that, where, you know, they have posability and can recreate scenes. These are not what these were meant for. These are basically like kids' toys, like Fisher Price or something, like just, hey, but it's got a gimmick. That's basically what Transformers was meant to be before it became some big franchise with movies and video games and all that. So, yeah, it's fun to figure what it is, and I do quite enjoy it. The transformation's very fun. And overall, I do recommend this figure if you can find it somewhere, because, well, again, this reissue is now no longer available in unless it was a shelf warmer at your store. Either way, I don't know if you can really find it anymore in actual stores, but you could find it somewhere online. So, yeah, there you guys have my review of him. But make sure you guys leave your thoughts in the comment section down below on whether you like this guy or not. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more videos. Again, a like, comment, and a subscription will definitely help my channel grow, and I will really appreciate it. So anyways, guys, till all are one.